You have probably heard that trading is a cold science, but that is not the truth. We are not machines. We are human, and humans break. Over the next minutes, I will share the one thing that separates traders who quit from those who become legends. It is not what you expect. You have felt that moment, haven't you? The moment when technical analysis cannot save you. When your strategy is solid, but your spirit is broken. You know that phase, when a string of losses makes you question everything you believed you understood. On days like these, you do not need another indicator. You do not need another get-rich-quick course. What you truly need is a reason to keep going. So do not skip ahead. This will only work if you stay with me. At times, the only thing keeping you in this game is a fragile thread of inspiration. It is a tiny spark that whispers that tomorrow will be different. This video is not about entry points, and it is not about profit targets. This video is for the soul of the tired trader. When you are ready, sit back, close your eyes for just a moment, and listen. So, if this type of content is valuable to you, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications so you don't miss the upcoming lessons. And feel free to share in the comments which topics you would like us to explore in future videos. You will also find links to our trusted partners in the description below. Using those links helps support the channel and allows us to continue producing this kind of educational content. Now, let's be honest with each other. Trading is one of the loneliest professions in the world. I once received a message from a trader in Brazil. He wrote something that really made me think. But before I tell you what he said, let me remind you of something you already know too well. When you win, there is no crowd cheering for you. There is only your shadow on the wall, the quiet hum of your computer, and silence. And when you lose, that pain is yours alone to carry. You cannot explain to your family what a stop-loss feels like. You know how it sits in your stomach, how it weighs on your chest. To them, you are just sitting in front of a screen. But inside, there is a storm. And here's what nobody talks about. The worst feeling is not losing money. The worst feeling is doubt, self-doubt. Do I really belong here? Or am I just a dreamer chasing something that is not real? You scroll through success stories on social media. Lamborghinis, rooftop parties, screenshots of six-figure profits. Then you look at your own account, and the gap between them feels suffocating, doesn't it? Take a deep breath and listen carefully. You are not alone. Paul Tudor Jones sat in a room just like yours. In 1987, he watched the markets collapse and saw millions disappear from his screen. His wife walked in and asked if it was over. He said nothing. The screen just kept bleeding red. Jesse Livermore went bankrupt 4 times, and the market took everything from him. His money, his reputation, his pride. But do you know what it could not take? His notebooks, his lessons, and his fire. Even Ray Dalio, the man who built Bridgewater into the world's largest hedge fund, lost everything in 1982. He had to borrow money from his father just to pay his bills. These were not lucky people who never struggled. These were broken individuals who refused to stay down. They sat exactly where you are sitting right now. They wanted to quit. They wanted to smash their screens. The only difference between them and those who failed is simple. They chose to show up again the next morning. And that trader from Brazil, I will tell you what he wrote soon. But first, you need to understand why they kept going. Why do we suffer so much in this game? This is where most traders destroy themselves, because we make a dangerous mistake. We tie our self-worth to our net worth. When the screen is green, you feel like a genius. When the screen is red, you feel like a failure. That is the trap. The market does not know your name. It does not care if you need money for rent, for debt, or for your family. It simply moves. Markets are indifferent. And that is exactly why your emotions have no place in execution. A losing trade does not mean you are stupid. A winning trade does not prove you are smart. It is just probability playing out. And once you truly understand probability, you begin to see losses differently. This understanding frees your mind. Think like a business owner. A shopkeeper pays rent, electricity, and inventory. In trading, a loss is simply your cost of goods sold. You cannot run a business without expenses. So why do you expect trading without losses? When you accept that losing is simply a fee for playing the game, your mind becomes free. You stop trading for revenge. You stop trading for validation. You trade because it is your job. Cold, objective, professional. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your losses, all of them stacked together. What color do you see? Red, black, or something darker? Now imagine that color slowly dissolving like smoke, drifting away from your chest, rising, fading, becoming lighter. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your jaw relax. Notice how your breathing changes as you let go. Those losses were not punishment. They were tuition. Every single loss paid for a lesson that no YouTube video could ever teach. A lesson written in real money, real pain, and real fire. That knowledge belongs to you now. It is part of who you are. You paid for it, and you earned it. Most people never will. They will read about trading, talk about trading, and dream about trading, but they will never bleed for it the way you have. Once you truly accept this, something inside you changes forever. And this is exactly what separates amateurs from professionals. If you feel like you are at rock bottom right now, then I have good news. From here, there is only one direction left, and that is up. But do not search for motivation. Motivation is cheap. It comes and goes like the wind. What you truly need is discipline. Discipline means doing the boring work every single day, especially when you don't feel like it. It means waking up, reviewing your charts, journaling your trades, and facing your mistakes directly. Think of yourself as a piece of iron in the forge. Now feel the weight of the hammer. Notice the intensity of the fire. Every failure is a hammer strike. It hurts. It really hurts. But with every strike, the impurities are being removed. The greed, the fear, the ego. Until in the end, what remains is steel. Sharp, strong, unbreakable. Can you feel that transformation happening right now? Do not pray for an easier market. Instead, pray to become a stronger trader. Success in trading is not a single home run that changes your life overnight. Success is repetition. It is falling 7 times and standing up 8. Now imagine yourself 6 months from today. You open your trading journal and turn to this exact date. You see a note you once wrote. This was the turning point. You remember this video, not because of a magic strategy and not because of a secret indicator, but because you made a decision. You decided to keep going. You decided to become the trader who stays. Now picture yourself opening the charts with calm. Hear the click of your mouse with certainty. Feel that quiet confidence in your chest. No desperation, no revenge, only clarity. That version of you is waiting, and you are closer to it than you think. And about that message from a trader I once heard from, he wrote just 3 words, still here, trading. Years later, I heard from him again. He is profitable now. Not rich, not famous, but consistent, disciplined, still here, just like you will be. The one thing that separates those who quit from those who become legends is simple. It is not strategy, not intelligence, and not luck. It is the decision to show up again tomorrow. That's all. And you have already made that decision, haven't you? So stand up, wash your face, look in the mirror, and tell yourself, I am still here. The market can take your money, but it is not allowed to take your will. Money can be earned again. But if you lose belief in yourself, you lose everything. Today, give yourself permission to rest if you are tired. Then find your inspiration again. Will you start journaling tonight or tomorrow morning? The choice is yours. But both paths move you forward. Because sometimes in trading, what you need is not a holy grail strategy. Sometimes what you need is simply the courage to take the next step. Stay consistent. Keep your edge sharp and your purpose clear. And remember, the only person who can beat you is you. But now you understand something different, don't you? The only person who can save you is also you. When you are ready to take the next step, the resources are waiting. Please also remember that the mission of the ComLucro channel is simple. Our focus is to help traders develop clarity, confidence, and structure. So every decision in the market is made with discipline and clear intention. On this channel, you will find complete courses designed as a true trading masterclass. We teach the liquidity concept in trading, the complete guide of market structure, higher time frame analysis, and supply and demand trading strategy principles, always focused on understanding price behavior and executing with a professional mindset. We also explore trading psychology, risk management, and long-term consistency. Because trading is not only about charts, it is about mindset, discipline, and structured execution over time. There are no shortcuts in the markets. Real progress comes from continuous study, observation, and practice. Our main courses include smart money concepts, ICT concepts, technical analysis for day traders, trading psychology, and the Wyckoff Method course. Alongside these courses, we share lessons and insights from some of the most respected names in trading, including professionals like David Paul, Alexander Elder, Tom Hugard, Francis Hunt, and Mark Douglas, whose work has helped traders better understand the structure of financial markets. So, if this video helped you gain more clarity, leave a like. It helps this content reach other traders who are also working on how to become a successful trader. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss our latest trading psychology masterclass lessons and deeper insights about the markets. Now, I would really like to hear from you. Which concept in this video made the biggest difference for you? Or what topic would you like us to cover next? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you want to go deeper with exclusive content, early access to videos, and additional tools to support your development, consider joining the ComLucro trader community right here on YouTube. It is a simple way to support the channel and a smart investment in your own growth as a trader. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.